So today I'm going to be talking about my Galleyathon TBR. As many of you will know, I am a co-host of Galleyathon, and the point of it is to read all of the books that are on your NetGalley TBR because, let's face it, you've requested them and then forgot they existed. And now, your TBR is very likely out of control. I know mine is. I have a full list. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. I have 15 books on my NetGalley TBR, and some of them have already been released. Some of them are due out this week. Quite a few of them, I think 3 of them are not due out yet, but they're due out before Galleyathon starts. So I'm in a bit of a mess. So when Brooke came to me with this idea, I jumped right on it. I was like, yes, we need this. How is this not a thing already? And we came up with it. So I am declaring my TBR. So the first prompt, obviously, is the oldest book on your NetGalley TBR. And that book for me is How Much of These Hills is Gold by, who's it by? By C. Pam Zhang. Is that how you pronounce it? C. Pam Zhang. And I remember requesting this book and then instantly thinking, why did I request this book? I have no intention of reading this. And it is a book about 2 orphans who flee their town to go and bury their father. And that's literally all I know about it. Apparently it's classed as, I wrote it down, it's classed as epic but intimate because it blends Chinese symbolism and a reimagined history. I think it is some sort of historical fiction about where it was like all the gold mining rush and things like that, and I don't really care about that. But I got it before I found out that I had to, I knew that I had to review these books, but I kind of didn't realise that I had to review them or they would really affect my rating. I didn't know about ratings when I first signed up. So I have kept it. It's actually out. It was published on the 7th of April, and I've just kind of kept putting it off. So I'm going to read it now so I can finally review it and get it gone. And I regret it so much. Next is the newest book on my NetGalley TBR, and I have chosen Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. Now, this book is due out on the 6th of August, and it is about 2 people, and I don't really like going into things with that much knowledge, so I don't know too much, but it's about 2 people. There's one young girl and one mid-30s male, and the young girl goes missing over the road from this male's house. And automatically, the male is brought in. He is the absolute best person who could have done this. It is very likely to be him because he is just the type. He is a loner with no past girlfriends. He has had no friends. He is basically just the creepy guy. He's the stereotypical creep, and he is the prime suspect for this girl's disappearance. And that's all I know. But I am looking forward to reading it. It's Lisa Jewell. I've not read her Lisa Jewell before. I've got Lisa Jewell's here, which is, what book's that called? Then She Was Gone. I also am borrowing The Family Upstairs, which was by Lisa Jewell from my stepmom over the next couple of weeks. So I'm looking forward to actually reading a bit of Lisa Jewell. A lot of people say she's a great author. I am glad to find out. So the next prompt is a book I regret requesting. And I could not tell you how much I regret requesting this book. It is called Mary Toft or the Rabbit Queen. And that is by Dexter Palmer. This book is also already out. It came out on the 19th of November last year. That was before I even had NetGalley, so God knows why this was still on NetGalley when I requested it. But it was one of those books where I heard the plot and I was like, I am convinced that that author was on drugs. I have to get this book just to find out what the hell is going on. And then I kind of found out what was going on. I was a bit like, oh, right, that's crap. Basically, this story is about a young woman who is known because she gives birth to dead rabbits. what like, that sounds weird, it sounds creepy, that sounds like nothing I want to read in the slightest, but I just had to request it because I had to know what the hell were going on with that. And then I downloaded it, I read up a bit about it, and I found out it's actually a true story. Like, it is a true story. This Mary Toft was a real woman from England years and years ago. But it was a true story about a woman birthing rabbits, and I thought, that's weird. So I did a bit of digging. Turns out it was a hoax, but I have this book. I don't want this book. But there's not even a part of me that wants to carry on reading now just to see what it's about. I don't want to read it. But this is the perfect time for me to get rid of it. It's only short. I think it's like 240 pages or something, so it's very short. So I should be able to get it over and done with and get rid of it. So I'll see. But I don't want to read that book, guys. Have any of you ever read that book? Have any of you ever heard of the story before? If you have, let me know. And the final book on my Galleyathon TBR is the book I am most excited for, and that is The Apartment by K.L. Slater. Now, I don't know anything about this. The book is actually out now. It came out, I think I requested and received the book the day before it was archived, because it came out like 2 days after that. So, it's out now, and from the people I have been watching who have actually read the book, it's fairly popular. It's a good book. There are a lot of positive reviews about it. So that is going to be one of those books that I want to get to fairly early on, so I don't want to know too much about it. But the tagline does say, "It's an opportunity she can't refuse. The woman before her tried." And that's enough to grip me. I want to know what that's about. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. Those are the 4 books that I'm going to be reading for Galleyathon. It's only a week long, so maybe I won't get all 4 of the books in. Realistically, I do this every single time. I always say, you can double up on the prompts, so double up on some of the prompts. Make it easier. But I never do. I always give 1 prompt for each. I wonder if I can actually do it. I think I could read 4 books in a week if I really push myself. Especially ebooks, because I can take them everywhere. I can read them on the go, which is very rare I can do that with physical books. So I'll see how I do. I ideally want to be reading some more. This is really bad for me. Instant regret. But we have our bingo board, which is right here. And I want to tick off a lot of these bingo board things. So if some prompts are not fit, then I want to read more to fit them in. The only one I know I won't get is Clear My TBR, because I have a week and I can't read 15 books in 1 week. Unless I get them off earlier. Nah, I ain't doing that. Let's be real, I ain't doing that. And that is it from me, so thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. If you want to join in and do Galleyathon, please let me know below. Also, follow us on Twitter, I will leave the link down below, and I will also leave the link to my announcement channel up in the tags, and the link to Brooke's announcement down below in the description. So, if you want to get involved, please do. If you are getting involved and you have not declared your TBR yet, get involved, declare your TBR, because if you declare your TBR, you are automatically entered into a giveaway. And we will be doing other things throughout the week that will get you entries to our giveaway. So please make sure you join in with that, because it's always worth it, isn't it? You're not doing anything extra. And that is it from me. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to give this a thumbs up, and make sure to click the subscribe button and the bell so that you're always notified when I post. And that is it from me. So I post every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday, and until next time, I will see you later.